Can AI forecast mental health outcomes the same way humans do? A research team compared AI models, mental health professionals, and everyday people to see who predicts depression outcomes more accurately. I'm Sarah Gibson, a college professor and an AI strategist, and I help educators put AI into action. Researchers used two short scenarios describing a person experiencing depression, and then it asked four AI models, ChatGPT 4, ChatGPT 3.5, Claude, and Bard, which is now rebranded as Gemini, to answer 6 prognosis questions. They answered questions like what will happen with the treatment, what will happen without it, what are the long-term risks, and could this person face some kind of discrimination. They then compared those answers with responses from hundreds of mental health professionals and members of the general public. And all 4 models correctly recognized the depression diagnosis and recommended psychotherapy plus antidepressants, which is very similar to professionals. But here's the twist. ChatGPT 3.5 gave significantly more pessimistic prognoses than every other model. Same situation, same symptoms, very different emotional tone. Meanwhile, ChatGPT 4, Claude, and Bard aligned more closely with how professionals and the general public anticipated what those outcomes may be, especially when treatment was involved. So here's the important detail. This study was done like over a year ago using older versions of these models, which means 2 things can be true at once. 1, the findings were very accurate at that time. 2, models will change over time, sometimes drastically between versions. So a model that was overly pessimistic last year might actually behave completely different today. And this is exactly why we need to be thoughtful. AI can sound very confident, but the model behind the curtain shapes the tone, the outlook, the emotional framing. So a pessimistic model could discourage someone from seeking help. The opposite is true. An overly optimistic one might underplay the risk. As we've seen entire week, AI can complement professionals' judgment, but it should never replace it. People are already asking AI mental health questions, so we really need transparency, safeguards, and responsible human-centered use.